And that means we get to hang out with our friend Christopher Lloyd from the Film Yap with his reviews of the movies hitting theaters. And we always love having you here, Chris.
Yeah.
Help us know what to watch, what to expect, maybe when you're going to go see a movie.
It's good to see you as always, man. I love the tweed vest today.
Yeah, that's nice.
Kind of a summer-ish fall look. I don't know.
I like it.
I'm always ahead of the
I
time.
like it.
I
a
love
lot.
it.
So what's new in
yeah.
theaters?
Well, obviously, the most anticipated movie of the summer, according to some folks, is Superman. This is James Gunn's re-envisioning of the series. Of course, he did the Guardians of the Galaxy flicks, and so this is his new version of Superman. It's a very interesting tone. It's someone described it as the most comic booky superhero movie we've seen, and it really is. It's got that real feel of the tone. It's very light and almost kind of like a little bit smirky and fun. And it's not one of those dark, grim sort of superhero movies. It's very light in tone, very funny. And I'll say this, the first time I've seen the Clark Kent Superman transformation that I actually could believe that people wouldn't put the two together.
Yeah, because it's like he's just got glasses, and they're like, "Oh, hey,
Yeah.
Clark,"
Yeah.
and then he takes them off, and they're like, "Who's this guy?"
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
The first one I've ever seen with the haircut and everything, I was like, I can see that.
That's cool.
And so the setup here is, this is not an origin story. It's years into him already being Superman, and he's actually kind of facing a lot of criticism and backlash. A lot of it at the behest of Lex Luthor, who's working the social media. You can see there's other meta-humans in it. There's Hawk Girl, there's the Mr. Terrific, and so forth. And just very entertaining, fun, fast-paced take on Superman. I enjoyed it. My son Joel saw it. He really liked it a lot.
Cool. Nice.
So yeah, it's getting great reviews, and I am going to add my voice to it.
Okay, yeah.
Good to know.
My friend Brian saw it last night, and he was like, "This is the best Superman movie I've
Yeah,
ever seen."
and like I say, I like the fact it just stands out from all the versions of Superman that we've seen.
Cool.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
great.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do we have next year?
So some other smaller movies coming out this
Yeah.
week because no one wants to compete. No one wants to tug.
Right, they
on
don't wanna-
No one wants to pull on Superman's
No,
cape
you
and
don't
try
do
to
that.
do
With it,
with
yes.
him.
Don't do that.
But this one is called Sovereign, and it is a small, I guess I'd call it like a psychological, sociological thriller. Stars Nick Offerman. Of course, we know him from Parks and Rec.
yeah.
Great.
And he plays imagine his character from Parks and Rec, but like taken to the evil side. He's like hates the government and doesn't want to pay taxes or have a driver's license, and he just goes around the country talking to other people and teaching him in his ways of how to, get over on the government. Jacob Tremblay plays his teenage son, who's kind of left alone a lot of the time, but gets a chance to go with his dad on the road and kind of see that side of him and get immersed into that sort of, very phobic. Dennis Quaid also stars in a parallel story as a local sheriff who has his own son. And so there's a little bit of a parallel story of these kind of two sides of the same coin. Are they really? It's definitely a grim movie. I did like it, but probably not for everybody, but definitely a more interesting story than you're. I appreciate it for tackling a complex subject.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nick Offerman's really good. He was also excellent in The Last of Us.
Yeah.
He was very, very good in that.
People think of him as a comedic actor, and he is funny.
Yeah.
He's also capable of really good stuff like that.
Yeah, he's got a dark
He's got
side.
range, definitely.
He does. Yeah. Talk to us about 40 Acres.
Another small movie. This stars Danielle Deadwyler. She's one of my favorite actresses working today. I think she's terrific. And this is a post-apocalyptic story, one of those zombie type of things. It's set some years later, and she has her children, and they've hooked up with another partner with his children, and kind of made like a little bit of a family. And they are running a farm, and in this world, farmland, being able to grow stuff is like the most valuable commodity. So other forces are out there trying to come after them, take what they got. And it's really just sort of a story of a blended family making a go of it, trying to hold on to each other and what keeps them together while battling all these nefarious forces. So it's kind of like a little bit of a different take on a familiar, zombie apocalypse type story.
Yeah.
And it's really interesting. Also, most of the characters are black or brown in this, and if you know from the title, there's a little bit of a political overtone to this.
Yep.
So I really enjoyed this film. This actually played at Indie Film Fest earlier this year. I'm glad people are finally getting to see it wider.
Yeah.
Nice.
40, that's from post-Civil War.
Yeah, the 40 Acres to Yule, for people who know that
right,
whole thing.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. Big
Now,
one
we
coming
have
up.
to talk about.
Yeah.
Everybody's been talking about Jurassic World Rebirth.
Yeah.
Finally, we get a chance to talk to you about it.
Yeah, sorry
Yes.
because of the holiday. Whenever I did
Yes.
last week to be my view, I really liked it a lot. And the thing is, it's been getting some pretty terrible reviews.
Has it?
Okay.
Yeah. Go look at it on the tomato meter. It's
Oh,
not
no.
faring so well, but I really enjoyed it. Of course, Scarlett Johansson, a lot of other cool actors in this, and it's a retake on the story. They're going back to an island where some dinosaurs were held that people didn't know about, because they're trying to extract some DNA from them that they can use to help with like fighting cancer and human health and all this kind of thing. So a little bit of a more benevolent story, but of course they're doing it on behalf of an evil corporation. A lot of great dino action. I like the tone of it. It's light and breezy. There's several points in it where they almost acknowledge themselves. It's a sort of movie that's like, hey, this is a fun entertainment movie and we don't need to pretend to be something else.
Yeah.
Right.
And I like that. There's a couple moments in the movie where Scarlett Johansson's character and the archaeologist guy basically have moments where they just sort of say, now what would be the smartest thing to do here? But what would they do in a movie about what we're doing? We're going to do that instead because we're making a movie.
Cool.
So
Yeah, that's
made a lot of money. People, the audiences are clearly liking this more than critics, and I'm gonna go with the audience side on this one because I found it to be a lot of fun.
Okay.
Yeah, as long as it's entertaining.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Hey, it's summer movies. Sometimes you just want popcorn,
Yeah.
a good time, shift your brain into neutral.
Yeah, and a terrifying pterodactyl.
Yeah.
That's all you want.
Exactly.
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
And yeah, some of the dinos that have this really creepy, the pterodactyl in particular.
All right, good to know. Well, follow along with Chris and his team, filmyap.substack.com. Hit that subscribe button while you're there. He's got all kinds of great giveaways, contests, and of course his reviews. Chris, thank you so much.
Thank you,
man.
Chris.
Good
My
to see
pleasure
you.
as always.
Thank you so much. We have all the information right there so you can follow along with Chris and his team.